They sold her the junkyard lot for $3. Not because it was worth $3, because they wanted her to feel like she was. This is a story about what gets buried under the things people throw away. If you've ever been handed something worthless by someone who should have known better, stay with me. And if stories like this find something in you, hitting subscribe means you'll be here for the next one. Her name was Miriam, 71 years old, and she smelled like the lavender soap she'd rationed for 30 years in the house her son now owned. She sat in the passenger seat of a stranger's car with a single canvas bag in her lap. Inside it, a stopped watch, 2 photographs, and a cardigan that still held the shape of someone else's shoulders. Her son had called the arrangement practical. He'd said it the way people say the word when they mean permanent. The lot was the last item on the estate, her late brother's estate, and the lawyer had phoned that morning with something close to embarrassment in his voice. "There's a parcel," he said. "Junkyard lot. County assessed, no structures of value." He paused. "The family has declined it." She told him she'd take it. He told her the transfer fee was $3. There was a silence on the line she didn't fill. The man who drove her out didn't talk much, which she appreciated. He was maybe 40, with grease under his fingernails and a pine air freshener shaped like a tree swinging from the mirror. When they turned onto the gravel road, he glanced at her once and said, "You sure about this?" She looked out the window. "My brother was sure enough for both of us," she said. The driver nodded slowly, like that answered more than she'd meant to say. She didn't know yet what she stood to gain. She only knew that her brother had kept this land for 40 years and never sold it. Not once. Not even when the offers came. The lot smelled like rust and rain-soaked wood. It stretched further than she expected, further than anyone looking at the county map would expect, and the afternoon light came through the tree-line in long, pale bars. She walked alone. Weeds had grown up through the axles of gutted cars, and somewhere nearby water was moving. Then she saw it. A cellar door set into the earth behind the far fence line. New hinges. No rust. Inside, stone steps descended into dry, clean air. Someone had been maintaining this. Someone had been down here recently. At the bottom, on a workbench lit by a single battery lantern still glowing, was a tin box with her name written in her brother's hand. Inside the box, a deed. 42 acres. Mineral rights. And a note that read simply, "I knew they'd leave you the lot. I built everything else underneath it." Miriam sat down on the stone floor. The lantern hummed. Outside, tires crunched slowly on the gravel. Someone was arriving.